Hey everyone, I'm Timothy Alman Jr. watching Milamasylum. The Price We Pay. Stephen Dorff and Emil Hirsch. Now, this was a very odd film for these two stars to star in. It was not really what you would expect, but everything you would expect. I was hoping for a hell of a lot more than what we got. Maybe they're getting desperate for the roles they can get. I mean, Stephen Dorff, it's a hit or miss depending on the role. But typically, you're going to get a pretty decent film, if he's in it. And Mil Hirsch, he always, for the most part, delivers, a solid 10 out of 10 performance in everything he does. His movies aren't always a 10 out of 10, but his performances. In this film, it was like his acting was just garbage, really. I mean, even Stephen Dorff's acting was not very good. Um, it's just pretty crazy. Um, it's just pretty crazy that they chose to do this film, and the fact that they really didn't put their hearts into it. It was more like I don't even want to say a stage performance. It was just like they just really didn't give a crap at all. It was just like, oh, it's a payday, and we're we're kind of famous, so we can take this role from would-be actors and give it to some A actors, and which sucks. Which brings me to my next point. What would have been really cool is if they would have like went super low budget, like no money, and made this film, and they probably would have put more heart into it if they did it that way. Which I think a lot of people, especially A actors, they should really get back to the roots. I mean, back in my younger days, when me and my friends we'd all make movies and stuff, where we would like, make, I don't know, you getting your arm chopped off, oh, and you have like a little bloody stump, and you show like different blood. You get all creative with stuff like that, like how are we gonna do this effect, and then you just kind of like it's just a really fun, crappy B movie, kind of like Evil Dead. Get inventive. Like using I don't know bread dough, make some dough, and then like food coloring, and you can like add it to your face and change it and all different kinds of stuff. You just you get super creative with how you got to shoot a scene because you don't have any money to put into it. And so if they would have done that with that film, oh, it would have been like a solid 10 out of 10. It would have been great, especially having two big actors, you know, do a film like that. And I mean, that's what I would do if I was super famous. I'd be like, I want to make a movie, but it's just going to be really no budget. Like, no budget. And then have a bunch of people come in and just do certain roles and stuff in it. It would be fun. But anyways, was the film worth it? No. I don't recommend it. I rented it on Prime, and I do highly recommend that you pass because there's no point to the film. It just didn't need to be made. Period. Like, it's just crazy, and I say this all the time. Why are all these films being made? Like, why are they just throwing money to make a film without any, thought um, into the direction, the script, the plot, they don't think. They're just like, someone wrote a crappy script, and then someone's like throws it on a desk. We're like, all right, we'll make it. Why? 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 I just don't understand. I guess I never will. Like, you're just making garbage to make garbage. And if you want to just make films for the love of the films and put your heart and soul into those films, do it without any money, or do it for the art of making film. Don't try to make a like a crappy film good is just not going to work. I mean, it's just garbage. You can make a beautiful movie that is so bad that it's so great. And we have millions of examples of this. Maybe not millions, but hundreds of them. Hundreds of examples like this. Just great movies with no budgets. And then you're going to make a movie that has no point to even be made and put some big actors into it and then have it just be garbage that no one's going to see. I did, though. But anyways, yeah, the film's a 3 out of 10. That's your review. I'm Timothy Allen Jr. Until next time.